Days of Our Lives, will Sophia reevaluate her baby relinquishment decision? Days of Our Lives spoilers Friday, July 18th. Gabby cries to Xander. Rafe's SOS call. Holly and Ari's escape fails. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives sees Sophia Choi may change her mind about the baby relinquishment because spoilers for the end of the week say she gets cold bases when it's time to set up the dirty deal she cooked up with her counsel, DA Melinda Trask. We're going to talk about what's ahead for Sophia, for Tate Black, for their baby, and others that are all affected by this plot. Days of Our Lives, Sophia's secret birth and relinquishment fear. So, if you're watching and you're current on occurrences, poor Sophia gave birth each alone in her room a couple weeks ago, and also she freaked out because she didn't have consanguineous parents lined up. And she was upset that Tate would change his mind on the relinquishment because he was kind of reluctant to subscribe the papers. Sophia worries Tate may back out of the relinquishment if he gets to know their child son. So, she shocked, dropped the invigorated at the safe haven box at the fire station. Since also, she has been sneaking around. Sophia is wearing that fake gestation belly that Melinda got her. Thankfully, Sophia's counsel also got her checked out after she gave birth. So, she got good medical care. That's good. And she prayed Melinda for help to make sure that nothing finds out what she did with her baby. It was lucky timing for Sophia when she went into labor because her parents and her siblings were out at the pictures. Tate is completely in the dark. He thinks his baby ma is still pregnant on the peacock cleaner. And, of course, Melinda Trask feels terrible for Sophia because she sees herself in her. Melinda's worried history and risky plan to help Sophia. Still, Melinda was a pregnant teen if you do want flashback. She gave birth to her son, Haley Chun, in China. And Melinda's parents took her baby girl and raised her as the parents. And also Melinda wound up coming to the US. Haley grew up allowing that Melinda was her big family. So, she wants to help Sophia. Melinda has cooked up a plan for them to go to Chicago and pretend that she gives birth there. And the consanguineous parents are going to take the baby straight from the sanitarium. Well, that's the whole fake story. She told Sophia she can cobble together some fake relinquishment papers that will move Amy, will move Tate, hopefully anybody differently. Days of Our Lives spoilers, will Sophia expose her baby's secret? Still, Days of Our Lives spoilers for this week say that Sophia gets cold bases about commodity. So, she may tell Melinda she doesn't want to go to Chicago and do all this bakery. Perhaps she's just spooked she's going to get caught. But the problem is Sophia would also have to tell her mama Amy and tell Tate and everybody differently that she prevaricated and gave birth weeks ago. So she's in that gemstone in a hard place situation. I cannot indeed imagine Amy's response if she finds out her son left her grandchild in a fire station drop box. She'd lose it. So, the spoilers about her changing her mind could be about Sophia wanting to do a take-back on dropping Tesoro the Salem Fire Department. Or it could be because she's uncomfortable with the fake relinquishment and asking Melinda to forge documents. She's just a spook sprat. Nethermost line. Fake birth story and the fate of baby Tesoro. But in one of the big promos that we've seen, I'm sure you've seen, Sophia tells Tate she gave birth to a baby girl and that the consanguineous parents were there at the birth and took the baby down. So despite the cold basis spoilers for this week, it seems enough clear Sophia is going to go ahead with a fake birth story, which leaves Toro as a foster baby with Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez, and also conceivably going up for relinquishment. After Sophia tells Tate the big baby taradiddle, that's when we could see Sophia change her mind and deciding she can't live with herself. She can't lie to Tate about their son. Indeed, if Sophia still plans to push forward with going to counsel down from Salem, that doesn't mean the baby has to stand in her way. I mean, if Tate doesn't want to do the relinquishment, well, he could be a single pater. He's got plenitude of family that could support him. I do suspect after Sophia gets cold bases about the Chicago trip, Melinda may talk sense to her and tell her, Sophia, if you're not going to do this, you have to tell the verity. You and have it both ways. So, I suppose Melinda writing Sophia a reality check is what may move her to go ahead and do the fake relinquishment thing in Chicago. But that also means Sophia can change her mind laterally at any point on Days of Our Lives. Could Melinda borrow Sophia's baby? The Haley-Chin connection. What would be really intriguing to me is if Melinda wound up espousing the baby because she lost her son Haley. That was the only sprat she ever had. However, Kristen DiMera freaked out and she shoved Haley down the stairs at University Hospital where she was a nanny, and she accidentally killed her in kind of this freak accident, if you do want flashback. And Melinda does really like babies. She was veritably fond of baby Jude when she was babysitting him while she was conniving to help steal that sprat. You know, she likes babies and baby stealing plots. Sophia's hopeless cover up and the maternity question. Bottom line, time's running out for Sophia one way or the other. And lately, Tate reached out to touch her baby belly and Sophia flipped out, and also she tried to cover and said she's just tired of people touching her bump. So Tate also dropped by this once a week while she was wearing the fake gestation belly, and she shocked and dove under the covers and kind of put a pillow over her. So she's just going to get caught unless she goes forward. Sophia, of course, had that chance run in with Javi and Leo while they were out with her baby in Horton Town Square. And we saw Sophia getting a little teary when she set up out they had named the baby Tesoro, Spanish for treasure. And Leo and Javi gave Sophia a nice little update on her son with no idea they were actually talking to the baby's mama. Days of Our Lives spoilers, fake relinquishment a success? We'll see what happened. But grounded on the promo, Melinda Trask and Sophia pull off this fake relinquishment. Or they at least give it a real good pass, since she's going to tell Tate about having a little girl and her being espoused on the spot, and that's why he doesn't get to see the sprat. We do have to wonder if Sophia's taradiddle means Tate no way ever gets to meet his son face to face. And Melinda's and Sophia's plot principally means Tate would no way know the verity. Plus, there's also the fact that numerous Days of Our Lives suckers still suppose Sophia is wrong about the baby's maternity. Not inescapably that she prevaricated, but perhaps that she didn't consider that it could be someone differently. Because a lot of people suppose Kat Green's youngish family, Aaron Green, is the one who got Sophia pregnant. They got together the day she blew up and ditched Tate for calling her Holly while they were in bed. And Sophia and Aaron spent an autumn together. We don't know exactly what they did, but Aaron has been further just kind of mooning around about Sophia for a long time. And if she did sleep with him, that would explain a lot of that. Relinquishment plans and moping secrets. Still, perhaps she'll decide she can live with the taradiddle and that Tate no way needs to know. If Javi and Leo consider espousing Tesoro, Sophia thinks that's a good place for her baby. And of course, the verity generally comes out, but not always. There have been veritably long-running maternity secrets that lasted times on days, and that could be how this bone goes, unless Sophia really does change her mind about the baby's relinquishment. Days of Our Lives spoilers Friday, July 18th. Gabby cries to Xander. Rafe's SOS call. Holly and Ari's escape fails. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, July 18th. Reveal that Gabby Hernandez will cry to Xander Kiriakis while Rafe Hernandez receives an SOS call. Holly Jonas and Ari Horton's escape will also fail. So let's talk about what's ahead on Friday's Days of Our Lives occasion. Now that Gabby knows Ari is missing, she'll give Xander updates and cry in his arms. Xander will serve as a surprising source of comfort for Gabby as they've another cling session. Meanwhile, Days spoilers say Ari and Holly's attempt to find an escape route will fail. Despite Holly and Ari's stylish sweats to compass a flight, it seems they'll need a real deliverance to get out of this hostage jam. Tate Black has enough plutocrat in his savings regard to hopefully free Ari and Holly, but there are plenitude of ways this exchange could go awry. Maybe that's why Rafe will eventually get an SOS call. Days spoilers say Tate and Doug Williams' thrill calculate on Rafe's help to get Holly and Ari home safely, but the lone wolf mugs could beget further drama. It looks like Sean Brady will ultimately get involved, so that could produce problems since Doug's been advised not to call the Bobbies. Other Days spoilers indicate that Sophia Choi will continue to fret over Melinda Trask's Tina Huang plan. Sophia just called Amy Choi to say she was in Chicago to meet with the implicit consanguineous couple, so that was step 1. Step 2 may be making it feel like Sophia suddenly went into labor and had the baby in Chicago. 2. Although Sophia will sweat this could all end in disaster, Melinda will remain confident that it'll all work out. In the city forecourt, Chad DiMera will enjoy a day out with Charlotte DiMera, so they'll run into Felicity Green and partake a sweet converse with her. Chad will impinge into Kat Green as well, so they'll deal with further awkwardness as they catch up. Despite Kat and Chad's egregious passions for each other, they still haven't made it out of the friend zone. Since Kat is probing EJ DiMera as part of a case with Rafe, she'll have to keep further secrets from Chad and raise fresh reservations. Days of Our Lives spoilers say effects will remain complicated for Chad and Kat, so stay tuned for news on what's coming for these two. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.